I hate to mess up this serene footage of this beautiful winter wonderland out here, but we got a lot going on today. It's gonna be another epic episode of the Passion Driven Life project that begins right now. Kind of an interesting way to start the day off, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful out.
Brian, I'm Drew.
Brian, nice to meet you.
All right, step in just a scotch right there. I want to introduce everybody to Brian York, who is currently serving in the United States Air Force, and he also owns an SCA Performance Black Widow. Came in today of all days with the snowpocalypse going on outside to get some Black Widow Puddle projector lights installed on his truck. So we're about to get that taken care of, and then I'm gonna ask him a few questions about how he's living the passion-driven life. All right, so while they're out there installing your Black Widow projector lights, I just wanted to give the rest of our passion-driven family the opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. Brian messaged me, was it on Facebook?
It was.
A couple months ago. He is from, or currently stationed in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yep, just outside of it.
Okay, what's that base?
Shaw.
Shaw
Air Force Base.
Air Force Base. Now I'm gonna get all this messed up again. What's the base in Montgomery that you were going to?
I was down at Gunter Annex.
Gunter Annex in Montgomery for some training. Let's back it up a little bit. Tell everybody what you do for the Air Force. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
This will be good. It'll be good. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it.
I'm a flight engineer, Drew. I fly on helicopters. We're combat search and rescue guys.
Okay.
So on the worst day of somebody's life, we're the guys that are trained to go get that person and get them home.
That sounds like the most awesome job of all times. Or one of them, because I feel like mine's pretty good too. You're the hero, I interview the hero, right? So anyways, he tells me, I'm coming in for some training to Montgomery. What are the chances that I could get the Black Widow Puddle projector lights installed on my truck one day when I have a break during my training course? I got to talking to him a little bit, and you know, he's telling me about what he does for the Air Force. I was like, yeah, this is a great opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with, obviously I know that you've been involved in some very interesting situations throughout your service time. Is there anything, any story maybe that you could tell us, share with us from your experiences in the Air Force?
Oh, let's do one with a happy ending.
That sounds good.
There was an Army vehicle that got hit by an IED, flipped over on top of itself. Guy was trapped inside the truss on top, and he was still alive. We were able to infill our pararescue team. They were able to cut the guy out and rescue everybody inside of the armored vehicle, and we were able to get everybody home.
That's amazing. Now, where was that at?
It was in Afghanistan.
Okay.
Actually, just outside the city, so it made it even worse.
Sweet. I don't even know what that feeling is. I guess it's an adrenaline rush that just takes over you, and obviously all of your training kicks in, so it's almost like you don't even think about it.
Right, you just do it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time, my very first deployment, I had an experienced gunner with me, and my 50 cal, we were test firing to make sure they were good before we went to go do something, and my gun malfunctioned. I had a runaway gun, and I started freaking out. It was my first time, and I was just so afraid. And my gunner was just like, "Hey, settle down over there."
Just put you in your place.
Yeah,
right?
and that was it. After that, it was good.
That's awesome. Transitioning from your military service, being in the military means that you're very passionate about what you do, because it takes a level of dedication that many people don't even realize. How did that factor into your decision to purchase an SCA Performance truck? What was it about SCA Performance that resonated with you and your lifestyle and your mentality towards life in general?
Well, you guys are obviously reputable. I mean, you make everything, you do everything. I mean, you guys are so passionate about what you do. Obviously, the job that I do, I'm extremely passionate about, right? So, you guys' trucks are the same way. You know, you don't cut corners. You do everything right, and this truck is the one I've been working for the one that I've always wanted.
Yeah.
So every time I walk past it, I'm like, man, I love that truck. So it's all of it combined. You know, you guys are passionate about what you do. I'm passionate about what I do, and it's just awesome.
Do you have a lot of opportunities to show it off on the base?
You know, everybody that sees it.
I'm not surprised. Well, Brian, I really appreciate you taking just a couple minutes to sit down and share your story with our passion-driven family. Now, we're going to go take a plant tour, and then shortly, we're going to reveal Brian's truck with the Black Widow Projector Puddle Lights upgrade. All right, we're about to reveal Brian's Puddle Lights to him in, like, right now. Seriously, go turn the lights out.
What?
Go turn the lights out.
Don't turn the lights out.
Go turn the lights out. Go ahead and open that door. Tell me what you think about that.
That's cool. That is awesome.
Does it make a difference?
It makes all the difference. Such a small thing, but that is, man, that's awesome.
Brian, thank you for braving the snowpocalypse to come share your story with us today. If you guys are interested in knowing a little bit more about exactly what Brian does, if you go to YouTube, National Geographic actually did a show about his team of guys called Inside Combat Rescue. You should check it out. Have safe travels.
I will. Thank you very much.
And one more thing, Drew. I love you, buddy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again real soon.
You will.
All right, we're out of here. We're done.